Imagine a world where the sun rises at the exact same second, casting the exact same shadows every single day. Your breakfast cereal, always the same brand, always the same crunch, becomes a ritual devoid of choice, a pre-programmed segment of an unyielding loop. The subtle shifts in light that signal the changing seasons, the spontaneous detours on your commute, or even the unpredictable human interactions all vanish, replaced by an infinite echo. This isn't just about a routine, it's about the very fabric of existence being ironed flat, removing every crease of novelty and surprise, leaving behind a landscape of perfect, terrifying predictability where every second mirrors the last and the next. Without novelty, the very mechanism of memory itself starts to falter. Our brains typically tag new experiences with unique emotional and contextual markers, allowing us to distinguish one day from the next. When every day is identical, these markers blur, transforming a vibrant timeline of life into a single, infinitely repeated snapshot. Recollection would cease to be a journey through diverse moments and instead become a struggle to differentiate between indistinguishable echoes. This erosion of unique memories directly impacts our sense of self, as identity is largely constructed from our cumulative experiences. If every experience is the same, then who are we beyond a mere automaton repeating preset motions? We might lose the ability to learn new skills or grow, as growth relies on encountering new challenges and adapting to them, something a perfectly identical day would never offer. The human experience thrives on anticipation, the subtle thrill of what might happen next, or the conscious act of choosing. Imagine a world where the future is not just predictable, but already lived, infinitely. Every decision, from what to wear to what to say, is preordained, not by fate, but by the iron grip of a perfectly replicating day. This nullifies the very concept of free will, transforming individuals into mere participants in a play whose script is eternally fixed. The absence of choice doesn't just simplify life, it strips it of its agency, leaving behind a profound sense of helplessness. Without the possibility of change or the hope of a different tomorrow, motivation would shrivel, and the drive to create, explore, or even simply exist meaningfully would be replaced by an existential ennui, a deep, pervasive boredom that transcends mere feeling and becomes the fundamental state of being. Beyond the individual, a world of identical days would halt societal evolution. Innovation, progress, and cultural development are direct results of novelty and the human capacity to adapt and create. If every problem encountered is the same as the last and every solution already applied, then there's no impetus for scientific discovery, artistic expression, or philosophical thought. Cities would remain frozen in time, their architecture unchanging, their technologies unadvanced. Human relationships, too, would ossify. The dynamic interplay of personalities and experiences that foster love, friendship, and conflict would flatten into predictable exchanges. The very concept of history would lose its meaning, as there would be no distinct past events to record, only an endless present. In this stagnant reality, societies would not just stop progressing, they would slowly decay, losing the very spark that defines human civilization. Ultimately, living every day exactly the same would unravel the very essence of what it means to be alive. Life in its purest form is defined by change, by the continuous unfolding of new moments, challenges, and joys. Without this dynamism, existence would cease to be a journey and become an inescapable, infinitely repeating prison. The preciousness of a single fleeting moment derives from its uniqueness and its irretrievable passage. When every moment is indistinguishable, its value diminishes to zero. The desire for experience, for connection, for meaning, all these fundamental human drives would find no purchase in a world where everything is already known and always the same. It's not just a lack of variety, but a profound void where the very fabric of purpose and meaning should reside, leaving behind a sterile, silent, and ultimately unbearable existence.